We have received several 911 calls of a strong chlorine odor in the area.
We're performing an exercise called Urban Shield. Urban Shield, the corporation that runs that, goes all over the United States. As far as the individuals, 6 individuals in there, and they in any type of specific uniform, are they readily or easily identifiable?
No, it's Saturday. They came in civilian clothes.
Okay. Just to check and what they do is they bring together combined agency response.
2,000 mid-floor that are critical to the operation of this plant.
And they go over mass casualty incidents drills, WMD drills, active shooter schools, and we go through numerous scenarios during the day, and usually it's a multi-day event that never stops.
There you go. Once you've got the suit on, pull the cowl back over your head and then put your heavy vest on, just like here, just like this right here.
We go to each scenario, run it for about an hour and a half, and then we're packing up and driving to the next one right after that. It doesn't stop. There's no rest in between. The good thing about it is that we work with a lot of teams that we do locally work here with all the time, but don't get to perform or do these kind of exercises all the time due to time constraints or scheduling conflicts between the departments.
Thank you very much.
Now go over there and just get your mask.
We're starting out on the first floor, working down the second. Once we get our daggone objective taken care of, we will consolidate with HUD.
This one that we did just now was a weapons of mass destruction incident where they had taken over, simulated takeover of a water treatment facility, and what they were going to do was backflush the sewage back into the reservoir for the drinking water, which of course would have contaminated, and anybody drinking it would become severely ill, potentially dying in the end.
How important are these drills?
They're very important because a lot of times when you have, like, let's say, just take for instance an active shooter, a lot of times, especially like in the Sandy Hook incident, you're going to have multiple agencies, county guys, city guys, possible state police that are going to be responding to this incident and have never worked together before, and you don't know exactly what their capabilities, and they don't know what your capabilities are.
Okay guys, index here, end of exercise, okay, index.
So we get fire, police, bomb units, hazardous material units all combined in here, and we all get to train together to see what each other's capabilities are, because a lot of the time we don't really know what their capabilities are until the incident's happening and we're having to call them out.
You know, one of the things that we saw was the response to an active shooter. We had that, we set that up in a school, and that's always present in our minds. That's not the only place we're doing that. We're actually doing that in a hospital too. There can be emergencies come up anywhere where an active shooter can be. And so working with that and practicing that and the realism that they put on at the school today with the injuries and how real they look, and when you see it, you think, my goodness alive, these people are really hurt. So yes, that realism hurts, the hollering and the screaming and that sort of thing that goes on, that's realistic. And it pumps the officers up, especially when they start hearing those shots fired, respond well, and again, practice makes perfect, and that's what we're looking for.
And you don't have any kind of head count on people that you're missing for?
No, we don't know about staff up there, but we're told that there's sometimes it can be up to 16 patients on the floor up there.
It's better to find the gaps during training activities than it is to find the gaps and the weak spots during an actual event. So, and I think that that this exercise today and through tomorrow and through tonight is going to achieve that. What I've got is the absolute importance of readiness when it comes to emergencies.
Let's go. We have 1 point. Slide to the left. Let's go.
And the key to getting there is training, and that's what's going on here today. And the investment in this weekend's activity, because the better trained our first responders are, the better prepared they are, the more responsive they are to our citizens. And the bottom line on that is providing quality service to our citizens when needed. And this is an example of that. That's what we're getting out of it.